as we're playing around with chain rule. And as you're playing around with chain rule, hopefully you notice in every single one of these formulas, it was what you're used to except for the derivative of u to the n, or sine of u, cosine of u, tangent of u, cosecant of u, secant of u, cotangent of u. The derivative was the exact same as you should have expected if you know your derivative rules, except what was inside the rule itself, like the power rule or the trig rules. What was inside? What was the argument? No longer an x, but now a u, keeping the inner the same, the u. And what's additionally multiplied on the outside? Not added, even though it's additional, but multiplied on the outside is a... What's multiplied on the outside of every single one of these basic rules? U prime, right? Because if you take the derivative of u to the n, it's n times u to the n minus 1 times u prime. And over here, the derivative of sine of u is cosine of u times u prime. The derivative of cosine of u is negative sine of u times u prime. And the derivative of tangent of u is secant squared of u times u prime. The derivative of cosecant of u is negative cosecant of u, cotangent of u. The u's are there. They do not change. They stay the same times u prime. Derivative of secant of u is secant of u, tangent of u times u prime. Derivative of cotangent of u is negative cosecant of u times u prime. What's at the very end of every single one? U prime. Why?
It's the inner.
It's the inner. And when we have outers and inners and compositions of functions, we have to think the bunny. And what do bunnies do quicker than almost any other species? Multiply.
Bacteria.
As a species, I was thinking like more than the male species. But anyway, coming back. They multiply. Now, remember from yesterday, before we go through and start busting out chain rule and seeing if you guys can master chain rule today. Remember, in words. Oh, it was back here somewhere, but that's okay. We have it here. We have different ways of thinking about the chain rule. And I need you to realize that all of these are saying the exact same thing, just different ways, like our product rule, like our quotient. So yesterday, when we took things like, hey, y equals in terms of u, and u equals in terms of v, and v equals in terms of w, etc., when we were decomposing our composition of functions and saying, it's as easy as the primes of every piece. Multiplication is what let me progress, right? Multiplication is what cancels out those different differentials to leave me with the dy and dx. Multiplication is what unlocks my... Oh, where'd she go? Oh, what unlocks my matryoshka and lets me peel off the outer shell to get to the inner shell, right? Multiplication, though, is the key to unlock. Taking a derivative rule is not what I mean. When we get to these examples with all the u primes, just because you bring down the, careful, it's for dy dx, or for, okay, fine, yes, you can say y prime. You can bring down the 2, but bringing down the 2 does not unlock the, yay, let's take the derivative of tangent. No. Multiplication unlocks. In a very, colloquial way. It's not a very mathematical way, but multiplication is what allows me to then say who's inside. So for right now, if I'm just taking the derivative, all I see is the outside. All I see is the squared. All I see is the block squared, or the u squared. So how do you take a derivative of block squared or u squared? Well, how do you take the derivative of any u to the n? 2 times u. Oh, the inner stays the same until what unlocks? Multiplication. So do the outer. U squared is 2u times u prime. Okay, times u prime. So what's u prime? Okay, you have to have your rules memorized or else it's all good. Secant squared of x plus 0. So forget that, right? Yeah. And then we could rewrite that, but for right now, let's just take its command and say, okay, that's the thing. Okay.
Oh, that's what he said.
We could have made, yeah, it wouldn't have. Yeah. But just, be aware. You might have to, for the back of the book, you might have to simplify, right? It can get messy. And other ones will, but for right now. Let's get a basic idea. So how about for number 2? What did you guys do before, or what do you know how to do now? Maybe there's
Take the derivative of x.
Bring the 10 down. Does it help you guys to think of u to the 10th? What's the derivative of u to the 10th or block to the 10th? 10 block.
Block.
To the 9th.
Block it.
We don't change anything, right?
Block
I'm not done though! Ah, don't kill the bunny! Times u. We can't just ignore the inside, right? No, we can't. That means death. Death to the problem, right? Can't leave a baby inside the mama forever. Like, that's gonna mean death for both of us.
That means 20 buddies.
You gotta come out. But only at the right time. So times u. Oh dear.
4x. Is that HX?
I need some more biology. Oh my goodness, this is still fun. Oh, that's so sad. My coffee pot is not happy right now. Anyway, coming back. Yeah, no, it's very unhappy. Coming back.
It's not fun.
You guys want to see how a bunny dies? You guys realize that all of these up here are bad math mistakes, right? Bad math kills. So all of these are wrong things to do, and because someone tried to do them, then, well, poor little woodland creatures are dying. Except for the seal, he's not really a woodland creature. I'm not sure a turtle is either, but that's okay. The bunny dies every time. There's a couple different ways, but here's the way that you know for right now, or you are learning currently. The derivative of sine of 6x is cosine of 6x. Yay! Bunny's dead. Okay, so let's resuscitate him. Maybe there's still time. What's the problem?
You're missing the derivative.
I'm missing the derivative of. I'm not missing everything. Derivative of sine is cosine, but I'm missing the 6. Now wait a minute. Where does the 6 go?
Beginning.
I need to multiply it at the end. I need to multiply. Remember, multiplication is the key. I need to multiply by the. So isn't my correct answer 6 cosine of 6x?
Yes.
Nice. Wait, why isn't it cosine of 36x?
Oh boy, you still coming down.
Why did I kill something? Why not 6 times 6 is 36?
Because it's not allowed.
Why is it not allowed? It's cosine of whether or not the parentheses are written. Does that make sense?
No.
You think it's fine. Adam thinks it's fine. It's good. But guys, we would rewrite this, right? We would have 40x. We should rewrite this a little bit. But question, can we bring the 40x inside?
No.
It's not killing a bunny. That's more of a basic algebraic
Because
mistake.
first you have to.
But we can't bring it inside because this is getting raised to the 9th power. So we'd have to take the 9th root and then bring it in.
That's called triangle.
Calculus triangle, yeah, binomial theorem. Let's raise it to that. No, let's not. Okay. So what about over here? We just learned. We're totally ready for these trick guys because it's like, oh, derivative of sine of u is cosine of u times.
You're right.
Not right.
Hey,
Get better. Get better. Okay.
Hey, you're right.
Not right the second when I asked for it. Okay, so coming back. Whoop, here we go. Let's zoom in on this page real fast. Single page. Let's go down. So we have all of these trig rules. They need their times u primes at the end if it's anything other than x, if the argument is anything other than x. But wait a minute. What do we have to be ready for in this homework?
Everything.
Just chain rule? It's a product rule. Good. It's a product rule, right? It's a chain rule inside a product rule. How do we do product? Okay, so hold on. You guys, you got it. Second D first. Let me say the second D first, and you tell me what's right. So second.
10, 5,
D first. Plus first. D second. Pause. Do you realize now is not necessarily the best time to go writing off to the side something like y is equal to tangent of u and u is equal to... Like, we're in the midst of a product rule, guys. Come on. Like, we really just want to take the derivative. We don't want to write all this out. Not that it's bad. Yeah, can you just see it right now? Vika, what do you see? Secant of... You guys see her doing the derivative of tangent of u is secant squared of u times u?
You right.
So do you see how if it's just an outer with an inner, just up, if we could rewrite it as a u, sine of u or tangent of u or u to the power of 10, it's so much easier in context of a stink we have to do a product rule to be able to do mental math with a chain rule. Not that you have to do it that way. Yes, you could have said y is equal to tangent of u and u is equal to 5x, and then y prime is secant squared of u and u prime is 5, and then taken that and put it in the d-second spot. But if you can get to the place where the mental math with chain rule starts making sense, things get a little bit easier. Now, do you guys see anything that we can simplify? Remember, this 5 cannot join, has to move in the front.
Can you take out an x? That's very sympathetic.
Yeah, I don't see tons. I do see that you could pull out an x, but not tons anymore. So to that extent, I think if it was just a pulled out x, I think you guys would be able to make it match, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought too. All right, so let's see what else I have. See if I have any more fun examples.
Oh, wow, there she is.
Wrong version. Do you guys see that sine to the 4th that's coming?
Yeah.
Can you take a second just to look at that board over there again? A sine to the 4th is coming.
I think I was putting down this thing.
Ready, set? Try them both. You guys have to collaborate. Go.
Collaboration.
Try them both. You have groups to collaborate in. Ready, set, go. Wrong here. Anyway. Uh-oh, where's my projector thing? Oh. Alright, here we go.
4 plus 20.
Woo! Oh, you guys got the 4 plus? Alright, you got something.
Yeah, we did.
There you go.
What?
One.
Yay!
Yeah, I've never seen you do higher board so often.
You ready?
Yeah. I'm
Sure.
ready. Blow my mind, Steve. Blow my mind. Come on.
Gavin's ready. Gavin's ready.
She's angry right now.
Of course, Devin's ready. He's BC. Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
Oh,
Yay! Woo! Did you get it?
Close enough. Yes.
Whoa.
I just didn't multiply. I just didn't combine everything.
But what was the key? Why did I have you look at that board?
To say that the 4 is overarching the entire sine x.
To think of exactly. Now the 5 was important, but he was just a constant. He was just a coefficient. You got to chill. But you needed to think of that sine of x being raised to the 4th power, the outer matryoshka being the 4th, the inner being the sine. So what do I do if I have 5u to the 4th? Oh, that's easy. 20u cubed times, it's unlocked, right? Yep. Every other sign is cosine. Dun, 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 dun. Now, could you, I'm just trying to be mean. I don't think that AP would have actually done this, but could you have made this match with, ready?
No.
Could you have made this match with, Gavin, make sure this is valid, but I think 4 plus 10 sine 2x sine squared of x. Could you have made it match?
That's not right.
Why are they the same thing?
Because of some trig property.
Pause. If you saw this in an odd, or if you saw this in a multiple choice, you can work backwards. What do you see?
It's the 2 sine x.
You can work backwards and say, oh wait, that's 2 sine x, oh sine cubed, oh cosine, Okay. But check it. See? Because you could have, I mean, you're going to have to work backwards, but what if that's 2 sine x cosine x? Isn't it the same thing? 20 sine cubed cosine.
Oh boy.
They took out a 2 sine cosine, and they said there's a 10 sine squared left. And then they were like, haha. Now, I don't think they would do it quite that gross because there's like all this extra sine squared mumbo jumbo. But I'm just reminding you that if you see in a multiple choice or in the back of the book, you only have to worry about this on making it match. You're going to have answer choices. Either the answer of the back of the book or my answer key when we grade evens. Or the multiple choice options. You're going to see this and be like, why did they put, oh, you better think of who he is and see if it matches. Oh, wait, don't we have another example that you were supposed to do?
Sure.
Ooh, let's go check him out.
Whoa.
You ready?
Nope.
I do square roots real fast.
Misty, you have a question.
I do square roots real fast, yeah.
Is it like that?
You didn't get it.
No.
It's not like that.
If there was a one of these with the tangent, it would be.
Oh. Okay.
But this, technically, where would you put your parentheses? Okay, now wait, hold on. How many groups have done both examples? How many groups have done this one? Was it? Oh. Okay, all right. Check in. Okay, double check. There were like most of the groups that hadn't even started it yet. Okay, I won't play yet.
I think it's hilarious.
People in the videos, I pause when they're playing. In case you wondered why the last one went so quickly, I paused while they were working.
That's not so bad. I didn't branches off into like this whole thing, bro.
I'll let you guys listen to them talking about it.
Hi, people.
Hey, sisters.
Thank you.
More for guys today, guys.
I think I've used highlighters already. I've only used 32 pages. Yes, Mariah. Don't always say it.
Just eat it good. You kill so
start
many
right
people here.
So 2.4.
Oh,
I didn't think it's smaller.
Misty.
No, it's just like yours.
Adam, Austin, and I all think tangents on the outside.
Right now.
And that means it has to be on the outside.
That's an interesting way of being writing.
Yeah.
Are you wondering if you can go further?
Yes. Or that would killing
What
so
does
many
your group
people.
say?
Could
What's
you
that
bring
word?
it to the street? It is a speed start,
How
right?
do you do this?
And,
Yeah, like you can't just like do
I agree. Yeah. Oh yeah. Go on.
Well,
I got that.
wait, Mariah, that's what we got.
Misty just did my bit.
Now wait a minute. What are people gonna want to do, and what did some of you want to do?
Get rid of those.
Think
That's a sin.
about it. Well, not
That's a
sin.
set.
Just sec, whatever that is.
No,
But
bro, we did that right.
right? What would you write if you did that? Like seriously, what's
What
that?
is that?
Nothing. It's nothing. Death to kittens. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I will just pray that Misty is
What'd you guys miss?
We kept the tangent, and then we just multiplied by secant squared.
Oh, you kind of were thinking that, but there was no outer power to. Yeah. So in this one, tangent was the outer, so he was the first one to go. Now, if it was tangent squared, right? Then you would have had to bring down the 2, keep the tangent, and then secant squared. Woo! All right. Maybe you guys are ready for this one.
Oh.
Go!
I want this. I want it.
What do you want it, Kyle?
It's an F and a G and an H. It's a U and a G and an
I know how to do this.
Rewriting is not a bad idea. It's kind of like what you guys just did. Just sort of. My hint is rewrite.
Yeah, I get all the math done, but I don't know how to simplify. John, no.
He likes to Juan.
Pablo.
I became the worst bachelor in history.
Woo!
Yeah, I got that.
What?
Take a picture on the way out the door and see if you can make it make sense tonight. This is a hard one. I'll see you guys tomorrow because the next page just says do your
Math homework. Yeah,
bye.
I did. Look.
Later, Gator, take a picture on the way out the door.
Well, because we have only 5 games. When did they begin? Today, exactly. Saturday. Oh my God! Why not two? I don't even want that. Matthew's supposed to know. And me, Matthew, $30. I know. I don't care. And my dad literally said, he said, your sheet. My dad. He goes, your sheet is very cool. I was like, what? Can I leave these in here?
Yes.
Who are they for? Who are they from?
It's fun. I get all classic.
Henry, I have a dream. What are you even trying? Sorry. Can I borrow one? Borrow one. Oh, that's
Wait, Andrea, I need my Bible book back.
Kyle?
Right there.
I think it's Saint Genevieve. I do not remember.
You guys got it.
Something like a so awkward. Who told him? Who is?
What?
Would
that be actually? Could that be like last day school and he just like won the team that you guys were? Like what is this team? Like yeah. Would that be fun just to learn calculus 1? Okay.
Right here.
Not exactly what it is, but I'll try to use it today in a way that maybe you'll remember. Not all the letters and all that stuff, but the other stuff.